Citrus Heights to help a family that has experienced some unexplained phenomena. They are slightly unsure of the nature of where the activity is coming from. They just want a little bit of validation, answers, to just understand what's happening in the space. I've been informed of a very small amount of the activity, just enough to say, hey, we need you to come out and here's why. But we don't have all the information yet. We have a lot of investigation to do to determine who we're sensing, who we're seeing, who we're feeling. I've already felt the sense of a man. Probably, he looks somewhere in his 60s-ish, give or take. And he's really insistent. He's really just like, he's not mean or evil, but it's pushy. It's like, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Why are you ignoring? Why are you ignoring? It's very insistent. And I was mentioning that a moment ago to the clients, and they seem to feel that kind of had some relevance, that's sort of the energy that they feel, is that just somebody's like up in their grill, up in their business, and why? Why are they so insistent on things, and where did the spirit come from? Did he come from the land? Potentially from one of the clients' workplaces, most of that confidential, but where one of them works, energy could stick and come home with them. So it's really a confluence of things that could be happening. So we want to check out each space. My favorite time of year is almost over, but the good thing is, the best present of all, we are blessed to be able to help so many families. We are jam-packed with cases, and we're going to get out there and be able to help so many people. So our heart is full, and the spirit of giving is going to continue. Before the cat totally mates with my cleansing kit, we should probably do our walkthrough, get some things going and figure it out, and maybe we will have some kitty helpers.
Sounds like some spirit box might be in order then.
It might, yeah, because I kind of want to figure out where he came from.
Yeah.
I get the I'm not really sure if he came from here or if he followed somebody in. Like, I'm a little conflicted on, he's kind of confused. He's like, wait a minute, I don't recognize you guys. Like it's sort of like a getting to know you period. Mm-hmm. He's really used to them, and really up in their business, but it's like now that this energy is trying to figure us out. There's also a slightly different energy. There's a lady, an older lady that's kind of thin, and I almost see like cat eye glasses. I see like little pointy glasses. So I'm not sure who she is. But she's got kind of like a real interesting spunk about her, and like a little, the finesse in her mannerisms is really cute. So
sassy.
Yeah, a little sassy, but like in a really sweet sassy way. Like really, I like her energy, but those little pointy glasses, I don't know. I'm gonna work on her. See if she'll.
Do they have rhinestones in the corners?
I can't see that part. They almost look like I can't see it. Like it's. I see her almost in black and white. It's really weird. I almost see her in black and white. So I'd like to draw her energy out a little bit too and see
we'll find out
who she is. And as we do the walkthrough, as we pick up anything in any of the hot spots, if you feel anything that is relevant, please feel free to validate.
Yes, indeed. That's really pretty.
So I feel like I'm standing here, and I feel startled. I have a sensation of being startled for a moment. Like what was that? Like I'm having a what was that moment.
That happened to me.
Really?
That's where it all started for us. As I was doing dishes, and I felt fingers on my back, and I said, "Oh, you can't scare me." I thought it was.
It's good to set boundaries with the living and the dead.
And I thought it was my wife playing with me. And then the garage door opened because she was in the garage.
Oh, whoa.
And then I was like,
oh my gosh. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute now.
That's
okay then. and I will pick up empathic energy in the space. But yeah, just all of a sudden I felt very startled. I was like, what's gonna happen? Just a moment of like, Now, I almost feel like there should be something walking. Like, I would feel like, stuff walking around, like maybe the slightest sound, and definitely catching something, like seeing something, feeling like there's somebody right there, turning to look, and there's nobody there. Is that something that you
I constantly feel energy back corner. Even when I'm sleeping in bed, I can see that back corner, and I'm always focused on that corner right there. There's something that I don't feel comfortable with.
Our daughter the other day, I was sitting here, she was looking at me, and then looked right there at the wall and said, Papa.
Wow.
And she didn't know Papa at the time. She didn't that was one of her first times ever saying it.
Wow.
Papa would be my grandfather.
Oh, how old is your daughter?
She's a year old.
Oh, wow.
And it's a good time for them to start seeing that kind of stuff and sensing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And that is a spirit that could be one of the energies that's in your space. I mean, it's entirely, possible that he's here, but why he would be so insistent on getting your attention is another question. So we'd like to validate if if that's the energy that's kind of getting, pushy, or if it's something else on top of that. Like, he could just be here checking things out, hanging out, having a good time, being real kind about things, and then something else could, be at play.
Right.
We have multiple layers.
Multiple layers.
Yeah, oh.
What the heck?
Yeah, your ears do ring
Right there.
Right about here. It does change in frequency
There's
a
a
little
place
bit.
for the meters then.
Yeah, we'll want to document with meters because we might feel a little something, but it's better if we actually
Can get some readings on
get
it.
some readings. It's a spare, it looks like a spare room. I get tight in the throat in here. Yeah, I feel a lot of throat constriction.
My wife thinks there's an object that she feels uncomfortable with.
I had to move it out of my daughter's room because that's when we were having a lot of activity in my daughter's room, so I hid it in here just to get it out of sight.
Oh.
That would explain all the.
I don't know where it's.
I feel like I'm being.
Is it still in here?
Yes.
I feel like I'm being.
Can you hone in on it?
I don't know, but I feel uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah. That was my idea too.
That thing's weird.
It's actually inside that cabinet. It's
So.
Well, there you go.
What is it?
It's a little rocking horse.
But yeah.
I purposely hid it in here away from her because even when I first introduced her to it, she was afraid of it.
Is it
My mother-in-law gave it to me saying that it was my husband's, but both of us looked at it and said it's a little girly to be my husband's. She gets a lot of things at yard sale as well that she didn't remember getting.
I don't recognize it at all.
There's a stamp in there, but it's just like where it was made.
My right ear's definitely ringing.
Yeah, I feel like a little girl, but I feel a lot of water. I feel submerged in water.
Yeah, I got the little girl too, but I didn't get the water.
I feel like
at all.
Like I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
This
I mean, I can bless it and make it inert.
Yeah.
I can fix it for you, but
I always feel like when I walk by this room in the morning, I always feel like when I look right, I'm going to see something in here. It's always just a kind of an awkward energy.
Do you see the little girl at all? Because I was telling a couple of weeks ago what I thought was a dream, but it didn't feel like a dream. I was laying in my bed and I opened my eyes and it just seemed kind of like everything was still. It was almost like I could see the dust that was still, but I could see a little girl standing at the end of my bed.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I vaguely can see her, and I wish I could see her in better detail. It's almost I see like curly Q looking hair.
We've heard little girls sing, or Pam has.
Okay.
I haven't.
Oh, good. Came with this.
Where'd it
My
come from?
mother-in-law brought that to us.
Okay.
She
It
said
was a gift.
Yeah.
She meant well.
People don't realize that objects can carry energy.
We can smudge it and fix it.
It's not bad. It's not evil or
Show
anything.
me what you'd look like. I need to see what you would look like.
A ruffled dress.
Like there's like dust ruffles, like the
Yeah, I saw a
floofy.
ruffled dress that was about to here, and it had almost like an apron.
I see the hair kind of like pulled like a little thing, like a little like headband or like a little tie or something. I see like a little tie in her hair of some kind. And this energy, it's almost like like it looks like an Easter dress, and I want to say from like the 50s.
Yeah, I was thinking 40s.
It's like I see like 1950s. She's telling me 1953.
Oh.
Okay.
But something. I don't know if she got sick or something happened, but she couldn't breathe. Like she couldn't breathe. She got sick or something happened.
The creek's nearby, isn't it?
It is, but it's interesting that you say that because we just brought my daughter back from the hospital this week because she couldn't breathe.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you could be picking up on the
I could be
living
picking up
people.
You might be cross-referencing
She
them.
is.
Oh, good.
Good.
I'm glad she's feeling
better.
better. The little girl attached to this is saying something about, water, like an incident with water. So there's something with water with her. Cute. Cute as a button. You know what I see? It's not... There's a Barbie doll that I have that looks like this. It's sort of like it's a blonde version of Little Debbie girl. Is what I see.
That's what I saw when her standing at the end of my bed.
Yeah, that's what I see too. So I appreciate that. And you get validated too. Double
Well, I
validated.
was waking up telling my husband about it, and it creeped him out when I told him about it. It was very strange the way it all...
I think we can help her soul out. I don't think she's going to be a problem. Or about it being acknowledged and then helped. You're rather in tune with the other side, though. You're kind of you got a gift. So we're going to have to really work on that. You're going to use all the tools because that sensitivity is spirits are going to sort of flock and think, oh, you look nice and you can help. We need a big bubble around you. You've got to learn to kind of launch your bubble too. We'll get you bubbled up, and then you need to learn to launch your bubble for yourself a lot with the grounding techniques and that kind of stuff, because it doesn't surprise me that you've got some guy walking through here, you got grandpa hanging out, you've got this little girl coming. Now it's starting to make sense why it's sort of an onslaught. I don't know who that other little old lady is. I don't know where she came from. She came out of nowhere. She's like some random woman that just like, God knows where you picked her up.
I don't know.
She seems to like you then. Well, here you
It's
go.
good to know, though, that she's not scary or anything. I was terrified of that, and I thought it was weird the first time I presented it to her.
Well, it carries that type of energy. I mean, and she's really young. It can be very disconcerting. It can be startling. Like she just doesn't understand.
And stuff like that, we don't see as much stuff.
Girl probably was really
We would see on
excited to be around, like, oh, another little girl.
It almost like would be playing with her and like wake her up in the middle of the night, want to play. You could see like stuff on the camera, and then once it moved into here,
It stopped in there. That's good. She needs to have some boundaries and have some space. I mean, I'm sure that the spirit girl is just, she means well and she just wants to have fun. Time doesn't exist for them over there. It's 2 a.m. for us, but it's no time
it's playtime all the time.
So she didn't understand the rules, and so maybe we can help her move along, and or at least understand the rules if she wants to visit because she likes you guys. Then fine, visit, but know the rules.
What is it, kitty? What is it, kitty?
I just want to see if I caught a mist going by. Nothing.
Did you feel something coming out of the room? Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. I'll go in there to cleanse, but I think I'm going to leave it be.
See. Something going on in there.
What happened? What flew out of the cat? There's the puppy.
Hey, sweetheart. What a good baby you are.
Hello.
Meow meow.
Are you going to come help me?
I love pitties. They're good dogs. Such good.
Keep seeing something. Go right over there. Go right over there. You just keep walking right over here. Almost like
Like a circuit.
Like a little circuit around, and then and going out that way, and then coming in, and then going around, and then coming in. It's a
Circuit.
weird loop.
We feel the energy always from the closet.
Yeah.
We always feel like whenever we look there,
That's why I was attracted to it.
We should be seeing something in there. We don't feel it's not like it's bad, but it just feels.
Oh, it hurts in my ear.
That's what we feel out of that closet. It just kind of weird, but not like. I feel like almost like we're invading the space, kind of.
Wow.
Like it was their house, their spot.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels weird.
It's harder to film you petting the cat, you know.
Dual kitties.
Well, they're helping. They're part of the investigation now.
That's right.
They're part of the adventure.
Feline opinions matter.
They do, and cats are definitely more sensitive. They can see things, and dogs as well. They can see in light spectrums that we cannot. So they are going to have a perspective that we will never have. That's where it is, too, isn't it? You guys are sitting right in it.
What are you kitties doing?
You sitting right in it?
Are they bothered much by things going on?
They'll look past us and look at things that we don't see.
It's right here. Something right here.
Is that where it is, kitty?
You feel it, too? It's right here. There's some sort of energy.
Little portally?
I don't know if it's the full portal, but it's like a distortion.
That's what we always.
Like almost like there's a portal
It's
there.
kind of portal-y.
Never like it feels like there's always going to be something different coming through there.
Yeah, there's when I feel it with my hand, I feel like electrical spikes going. I'd like to actually put the periscope will be good.
Yeah.
To see because it registers moving static energy, so that would be good to see if anything interacts or reacts.
I definitely want you standing in the bathroom too.
Oh yeah, I know. He's even into the.
Okay.
Hello, bathroom.
I cleaned it exactly.
Right back, I gotta change my light battery.
My hip hurts in here. All of a sudden, I got a sharp pain in my hip.
Ow.
How's uncomfortable?
Left or right?
This right now it's on the right, but it keeps it feels like it shifts. Like it's really my hips both they go back and forth. Like it's very uncomfortable, like a pressure in the low back, and then in here with a lot of pressure.
What about an animal?
An animal in here?
A cat? I've seen it twice in that room.
I feel like something sits in the window. Somebody's sitting in the window.
Do you see stuff in the window?
This was last week. I walked into the room and I saw a cat jump off the sink onto the floor. It sounded like a cat.
Oh, wow.
And I turned the light on and there's no cat there. And then several months ago, I woke up in the middle of the night, went to the bathroom, felt something walk across my feet.
Oh, wow.
Turned the light on. There's no cat in the bathroom.
Ghost cat.
Yeah.
I have a lot of those. Don't feel bad or feel weird.
No, I thought so.
I've got a lot of those at my house. But I feel like I see something like perched up there, looking like sitting in the window. I see something doing that sort of behavior.
Yeah.
So that would make sense if they were like jumping here and jumping on the floor and then leaving and doing the thing. I almost feel like there's an association with that one female energy, that woman. I wonder if they're interconnected. Or maybe she just likes the cat.
Could be.
But there's like an interconnection between that lady and the cat. You know, things being like tipped over or knocked over, like, or the sound of things like movement, like rattling, things like you think something like the animals have knocked something down. Is that what you've
I hear
experienced?
down the hallway like footsteps, but there's no one there. There's no cat. There's no.
No,
I
just
like,
nobody.
It's usually when I'm by myself is when I hear it.
Yeah, phantom footsteps.
Pam has had this side of the bed because it's two twins. Has had this half the bed shake.
Oh.
Yeah, and at first I thought it was him. I realized that he was completely on his bed and nowhere near mine, and it wouldn't have touched me at all. So
That's weird.
I really think there's a lot to do with your beaconness that is at play. There's a lot of that. Plus, I think a few things just happen to be around here. I do kind of share your suspicion about some sort of opening or some sort of energetic, because the way it made my hand tingle and that prickling feeling, I have some real curiosity about that. It doesn't feel normal, just like a normal inert space where you should not feel, like people who are sensitive to energy and can feel energy. If I put my hand somewhere and there's nothing going on, I feel nothing, and that's great, yay. But that felt really prickly.
Yeah, most of the stuff has happened in here that we've had.
Yeah.
There was one time I felt really uncomfortable all night long, and then when I walked out the door, I put my key in the lock, and then an orb of light went from my chest to that inside the house.
Oh, great.
And then I felt normal right after that. I was back to my normal self.
That makes sense.
It was like an uneasy feeling I had all morning. It's kind of like crabby, and then once it was gone.
So something jumped you.
Yeah.
My feeling is I'm going to anoint the living crap out of the both of you.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a level of sensitivity you're obviously attracting energy to. Like, there's probably a reason you guys are together.
My mom has the same, like, she'll see stuff all the time.
Yeah. So you guys are little beacons. Great.
Yes.
I'm going to very highly suggest regular grounding for the both of you. Like, it's I'm not exactly sure what your spiritual background is, but either meditation or prayer, or and getting grounded and getting balanced, and making sure you have a big bubble of light all the way in front of you and back of you, underneath, and all the way around you. And being conscious, being mindful of your energy, and when you're going out into public places and going to work and all of that, putting that distance between you and other energy. You guys are attracting a lot of stuff. And the fact of the matter is, if you have a portal in your closet and you guys are beacons.
When we had to stay at the hospital for our daughter for the last 4 days, it was one of the most uncomfortable 4 days. We
And you can bring stuff home from the hospital,
yes,
too.
You can.
It's
maybe
hard.
That's where that old lady came from.
You know what? Could be.
But we've had
I wonder if that's where she came from.
we've had on both sides of our family, especially my side, a lot of hospital stuff the last year and a half.
Oh.
And so
So you're collecting a lot of energy.
Yeah.
If you have to go to hospitals or go somewhere really intense public place, when you come back home, before you even really get into the house and get going in the house, keep some sage or Palo Santo wood or something outside. Get yourself smudged, and I can show you the technique of what you need to do. Whatever spiritual or faith-based that's going to work, for you guys. Get that mind into that mindful space. Get yourself protected and get yourself cleared.
I've had to do that before, where I've had to pray every night, just because I had on my old house I lived at. I had every night I would have like most vivid, horrific dream thoughts and all that stuff, and I just prayed every night for like 2 weeks, and then it just was up and gone.
Yeah, sometimes you have to reestablish the boundaries. Like all these things are going on, and you forget. You forget to be mindful of your energy and space, especially because you stand out to the other side a little bit brighter than just the average person. And like, oh, they stand out. Maybe they'll help me. Look at that. You can sense them. You can sense them. She can see them too. Come on. Of course they're attracted to you. It's hometown buffet. Let's have a party with,
The hospitals are so hard. I can't even drive by them without freaking out.
I'm not into the hospitals.
Didn't you say you saw something come out of her room?
Yeah.
It was about a month ago. I was carrying my daughter, and I was looking at her, and I saw almost like a hand come out of the door. It was just like a black shape hand, and then I just walked straight over, and she was in the shower, and it was like, look at my arm, my hair is like right now, it's like standing.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
freaking me out.
Some of the spirits you have here, they're not harmful. They're not dangerous. They don't mean anybody any harm. There's a lot of startle effect, and there's just too many.
Yeah.
You kind of need a reboot. But then, at the end of the day, you guys are going to have to learn the skills to keep clearing periodically because of the fact of, what energy you attract. You're going to have to deploy regular techniques of protecting yourself and clearing yourself, and maybe even occasionally blessing the house you're on your own. But I'll send you everything. Okay. I'll give you all of this so you can protect your aura. You can do the house blessings. You can ground. All of this can be tailored to your needs. What tools you can actually find. Most of it's available online or local metaphysical shops, and obviously all of it can be incorporated with one's faith. I incorporate my faith into it all the time, but our team is very eclectic, and we bring all of the different elements, Native American, Christian, we bring all of it together, and you guys can as well, and whatever works for you. You mentioned prayer, and Psalm 91 is really good for me for protection. I find that to be really, really helpful. Really, any mantra or meditation or prayer time that keeps you in that light space and that positive space will be really helpful in the process when you have to do a refresher blessing, just to kind of, if you get a little funk kind of built up, you guys are going to want to do that every once in a while, sort of like housework. It's a maintenance thing. I feel really crowded.
Yeah.
I feel super, super crowded. Like it's crowded.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I'm in a bus station. I just feel like everybody's like trying to like making different switches of, to get on this bus, get on that bus. I feel like I'm in a bus station.
Is that the only portal you feel?
Not necessarily, but that's the main
The
issue.
biggest one, okay.
The Christmas tree room, I felt a little weird too. I liked it, but it was weird. It was a different energy, but it was strange. So I'll just kind of feel...
A different kind of wonkiness.
Yeah, it was a different shift. I think they're all mostly coming from there.
Yeah.
But they're so attracted to her. God. Oh, yeah, it almost makes me kind of like a little bit off balance. Like, what do you want to tell me about her? Second chance. I don't know what that means. It just said something about her being a second chance. I don't quite understand, like, maybe her soul got a second chance, like maybe her soul tried before, but now she's doing something with a second chance, though. She's got a second chance. That's kind of interesting.
It'd be interesting.
I don't have any idea what it means. And I just kind of say what I feel and just sort of spew out all the weirdness to you poor people. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We've noticed since she was born, she's been the most alert baby that you could see. I mean, she's just very aware of everything. She's looking at everything from a week old on. And so I've always
old soul, maybe.
Old soul.
Yeah, they all need energy. So they're just going to rip it out of whatever they can. Batteries are notorious.
Right,
then you just have to change
batteries. So that might have just been regular
maybe
battery death.
I mean, we don't know. Do you ever feel like somebody's caressing you?
Yeah, it feels like spider webs.
Yes, the spider webs.
That is what I've been experiencing. I'm like, that's why I looked up. I'm like, is there a cobweb above me?
I always think it's my hair, so I'm always playing with my hair.
And mine's all shellacked back. Lots of hairspray because that's how I like it. But no, that's really weird.
Yeah.
That's
cobwebby.
You're not imagining it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you. You're not great.
I feel a lot better you telling me that I do have some sensitivity because my coworkers have always made fun of me. There's a certain part of work that I do not want to work because it's so negative and I feel it every time I'm down there.
Yeah.
That I'm just, and they laugh at me and they're like, okay, well, we'll take it, don't worry.
You truly are sensitive to the energy. It's a real thing. I mean, we vibrate, we're energy inside these meat suits. We're just energy. Our molecules vibrate. Things are happening. There's a scientific process happening, but your vibration is clashing with some other vibration in your workspace, and there is a real reason for that. You are experiencing something if a lot of negative things happen or people are in that area, and that bleaches into the space. Like it gets into the floor and the walls. I mean, it's everywhere, and you are kind of a barometer to that. You can feel it. To me, that is a really good time to use those bubbling techniques and stay protected, because you might find as you get better and better and better at this whole bubbling and protecting your aura and really, keeping yourself clear, you might find that you could get in these spaces for a little bit longer than you would have been able to tolerate it before, because your coping mechanisms are stronger. Okay. It'll take a while. Practice makes perfect, Yeah. We didn't all learn this overnight. This is something you learn by doing and doing and doing.